A character that I feel is extremely underestimated in Richard Strauss's Salome is Narraboth, the young Syrian captain of the guard, who is usually assigned to a lyric tenor, but I would easily prefer this role to be done by either a dramatic tenor or even a Heldentenor who could stand toe to toe with any Heldentenor tackling Herodes. Now, I'm actually really cool with dramatic tenors or Heldentenors tackling Narraboth because although this role is a lot more lyrical than Herodes, and a lot of lyric tenors have found themselves singing this otherwise ungrateful role, I have always preferred a more dramatic voice, let alone a beefier sounding voice, to tackle this particular role. Let's also not forget that it's not just his position as the captain of the guard that makes me want to hear a Heldentenor tackling Narraboth, but it's also because of the virility as well as that dramatic intensity that also defines Narraboth, despite this role being totally thankless for any tenor tackling him. After all, this is a gentleman who is utterly infatuated with Salome and just really wants her body and soul, but he cannot compete with Salome's whole affection, let alone infatuation, as depraved as it is, to Yohanan or John the Baptist. And even if Narraboth desperately tries to stop Salome from pursuing this otherwise crazed relationship or this supposed infatuation with John the Baptist, he ends up killing himself before Herodes, Herodias, and all the guests arrive to see Narraboth's corpse. Does he end up freaking out, and then Herodes orders the guards to just take him away? So when I think of Narraboth, I think of virility as well as masculine charm and a bit of muscle as well, not just physically but also in voice. Hence, I've always preferred it when Hans Hopf, James King, and Lorenz Wehenberger tackle this role. And my favorite out of all these Heldentenors, let alone dramatic tenors, is James King, because I've always preferred a lot more meatiness and beefiness to the role of Narraboth. Therefore, Narraboth's virility and handsomeness should never be underestimated, and a dramatic voice is needed.